Whenever people hear the words Grand Theft Auto 6 or GTA 6, everybody goes, well, crazy, and we've recently been not hearing those exact words, but words surrounding those words recently from Take-Two. And this is regarding when we can expect GTA 6 to release, and also what to expect from GTA 6. This is from Take-Two themselves in a recent investors call and in this video, we'll be going over absolutely everything you need to know about the recent rumours regarding GTA 6. We'll also be looking at some rumours regarding one of the voice actors who plays Jason within GTA 6, which is going to be one of the characters within the game that you can play as. But either way, we'll start by focusing on that Take-Two investors call. So let's waste no more time and let's get straight into this video. So at this point, it's really not news that Rockstar Games is working on the next entry in the GTA series. The company confirmed this last year, and then in September of 2022, the infamous GTA 6 leak happened, revealing a ton of details about the still in development game. But while we know the game is real and is in development and is likely set in Florida, we don't have a release date yet for the much hyped sequel to Grand Theft Auto 5. But what we might finally have, however, is a release window thanks to the brand new Take-Two earnings report, which was on the 17th of May. So in this press release from Rockstar's parent company, Take-Two Interactive, the publisher predicted a massive increase in sales in its upcoming 2025 fiscal year, which starts in April 2024. Specifically, it anticipates over $8 billion in net bookings. It also expects to continue this momentum into fiscal 2026. Now, this is the key bit that you need to hear from this Take-Two call, and I'll read this out now. We believe that we will enter our next phase of growth in fiscal 2025 as we plan to deliver several groundbreaking titles that we anticipate will set new standards of quality and success and enable us to deliver over $8 billion in net bookings and over $1 billion in adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow. We expect to sustain this momentum with additional growth in operating performance in fiscal 2026. Now, as what has been pointed out by IGN, this is actually a pretty bold prediction of the company's next two fiscal years, considering that Take-Two's last fiscal year net bookings hit just over $5 billion, which is actually one of the highest in the company's history. So clearly, Take-Two is expecting something absolutely huge in 2024, and it's going to be very, very big to be able to break its previous high record, which itself only happens thanks to a historically large acquisition. There aren't many video game franchises that can bring in that kind of cash beyond something like Grand Theft Auto, or more specifically, the highly anticipated sequel to GTA 5, one of the best-selling games ever made. And yeah, that might be big enough to move the needle to $8 billion or so. Now, of course, to be clear, nowhere in this press release, its related earnings report, or its call with investors after the report was released, did Take-Two specifically say that GTA 6 is coming out in 2024. That is something really key to note. We don't know for sure that it will release then, but it's looking pretty obvious now. Even before this, it was speculated it would release at the end of 2024 or in 2025, and to be honest, the end of 2024, we've seen other leaks for it as well, and now we're hearing it from Take-Two themselves regarding, a massive bit of revenue then, the most significant and the best in their history. Then, I think it's pretty obvious that that's when we can expect GTA 6 to release. It's not confirmed in any way, but it is very, very, very likely now, unless there is a major delay, that GTA 6 will release at the end of 2024 or in 2025 at the latest. I think that is definitely something that you can bet your money on. But we also heard something specifically from Take-Two regarding the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series, but not about the release date. And this was when they were asked about the challenge of making and launching sequels, and they said this: "I think that's a challenge that the folks at Rockstar face every time there's a new iteration of Grand Theft Auto. It needs to be something you've never seen before on the one hand, and it needs to reflect the feeling that we have about Grand Theft Auto. That is a big challenge for the team." Now, Rockstar's answer is just seek perfection. Seek nothing short of perfection and we'll get there. So clearly, Rockstar wants to make sure that GTA 6 is absolutely perfect before it does release in what will hopefully be 2024, the end of 2024, or at least past April. But clearly, Rockstar wants to wait until they're 100% confident in what the game can show off, and hopefully that time in 2024 will allow for that to be the case. Hopefully it all lines up well and Take-Two gets, that big bit of revenue that they want, but of course I think, to be honest, they make enough money as it is. So to put a precise window on this, is basically the game will release between April 1st of 2024 and March 31st of 2025. I promise you that it will release in that window without a doubt. If it releases earlier, then I was wrong, and I'm glad I was wrong because we're getting the game earlier, but I'm confident it will release between April of 2024 and March of 2025. So that window is when we can expect the game to release, and to be honest, when you look at typical game releases and previous Rockstar game releases, it's going to release at the end of 2024. I'm pretty confident in that, and that's when we can expect the game to arrive. Maybe it will release in March of 2025 and they really want to push it. Maybe that'll be the case, but hopefully it won't be, and we'll be getting it sooner rather than later. But of course, I'd rather a game that, was really, really great, you had to wait a couple months longer, than get a game that was completely broken just to get it a bit earlier. I think most people would rather just wait a little bit longer, maybe have a small delay so the game is perfect and they can enjoy it on release, instead of, having to play an absolutely broken game. But I'm confident in Rockstar. They never release, well, I say they never release broken games. The last 2 releases have been pretty broken. But either way, I'm really hoping that with this, we'll be getting a great game. And I think they'll have learned from their mistakes with the GTA trilogy and everything like that. And we'll be getting a strong release for this game. And we'll be getting nothing short of perfect. But now let's move on to this whole voice actor rumors and everything like that have been going on regarding Jason. So it has been rumored that the voice actor for Jason, one of the 2 protagonists within Grand Theft Auto 6, will be Brian Zampella, and he will play the role of Jason, doing all the voice acting for him. So rumors for that have been circulating for a while now, but then we actually got a post from that actor over on Instagram, on his Instagram story, and it is pretty interesting because he posted a story where he's looking out at the sea. This is the voice actor, and he's dressed as Jason from GTA 6, which we saw in the leaked gameplay and everything like that. He's dressed the exact same. Now, chances are this is a troll. People think that, he's not going to be the voice actor and he's just trolling his fans, getting a bit of engagement, getting himself a couple likes. And I think there's a good chance that is the case. But either way, pretty interesting stuff there. Some of the latest news regarding GTA 6, that there is the alleged GTA 6 actor and he's cosplayed Jason with Vice City vibes, looking out at the sunset at the sea. So it's possible that Brian Zampella will be the voice actor for Jason, but it's only rumours. He's not confirmed it. He didn't put any text with this, obviously. I do think he is just doing a bit of trolling. Maybe he'll be the voice actor. Maybe we'll get a nice surprise. But on the other hand, I think Rockstar probably have some pretty strict rules with their voice actors, with what they can and can't post when, the game's still in development and not fully confirmed. So chances are he is just doing a bit of trolling here, and he's not actually the voice actor and isn't affiliated with Rockstar anyway. But at the same time, he could be, and maybe he'll be part of the game that releases in 2024, the end of 2024. But there we go, that does just about wrap up things here. We've gone over when we can expect the game to release, what takes to have said about what you can expect from GTA 6 in terms of how Rockstar are developing the game, and that they want it to be absolutely perfect, and then we looked at that rumoured voice actor of Brian Zampella. So there you go, that's everything we know so far with this new GTA 6 news, particularly regarding that take to investor call. But yeah, that does just about wrap up things here. Now, on screen now, you are seeing a link to a different video. Hit the link on the screen if you are interested in watching the video that is being shown.